Good day, YouTube. Stormy Ascent is back yet again. Fixed. Right. Back yet again for another part of Let's Play WWF Warzone. This is part number 6. In this part, we're going to face Goldust, possibly for the IC title. I'm not sure though, but I guess we'll see what happens. Are we going to get an FMV or something? No, okay, I think it's just your standard match, so yeah, as I said, Goldust used to be my favourite wrestler when I was younger. I don't know why, but I was quite a strange kid, and I'm still strange now, so yeah, and to be honest, I'm quite proud of that fact. So, there you go. But okay, Goldust is a very weird stance, as you can see, but yeah, he's just kind of weird in general, but yeah, he's a really good recovery rate, so yeah, you gotta be careful when facing him. So yeah, obviously the more matches we win, we will face tougher and tougher opponents. So yeah, assume this won't be so easy for me, but yeah, I'm sure people will be happy to know that, because me just like winning and then rambling on about whatever wrestling trivia comes to my mind, I don't know if that's very entertaining. Maybe it is though, because I'm sure many of the people watching are going to be relative wrestling fans. So yeah, that's good. But I should point out again that I'm going to be doing like whatever Let's Play comes to my mind on this channel. I'm probably going to do another wrestling game, but yeah, this is not going to be like a solely wrestling channel, because I want to have a channel where I do absolutely anything. And my other channel, the AFH013, that's kind of becoming like a GTA channel, and I'm kind of okay with that, because I like doing Grand Theft Auto, because that's the one game that I'm a real fanboy for. So yeah, I should probably say just more Rockstar orientated, because if I just say GTA orientated, then I'll eventually run out of games to Let's Play. So yeah, there you go. We've got the crowd on our side now. If I can do a yes, Hurricane Rana, thank you. Okay, so yeah, do another Hurricane Rana. No, never mind. Okay, right, block. That's it. Yes. All right. So yeah, nicely done there. And now an O'Donnell stretch, why not? Let's give no. Okay, I don't know what the hell that was. I just ended up like turning around randomly, but yeah, Dustin Rhodes, son of Dusty Rhodes, of course. I guess, you know, he had a hard, like, it was always going to be hard for him trying to live up to his father's legacy. But you know, I think he did a decent job. I remember I saw I think it was probably on Botchamania, like a really funny clip of Dustin Rhodes wrestling in Japan, and he like, he just, oh my god, it was such a horrible botch. It's like, he was doing a diving elbow, it was like when he was younger, he was doing a diving elbow drop off the top rope, and he landed on his feet and then did the elbow drop, and everyone, like, all the Japanese fans were like, ha ha ha, you know, just like laughing at him, because it was a really big mess up. And it just like goes to show, you know, I guess it just kind of chronicles like a part of the struggle that he had trying to live up to his father's legacy. And then obviously he became friggin' Goldust, but to be honest, that's like the most successful period of his career was when he became Goldust. And I believe one of his first feuds when he became Goldust was with Roddy Piper shortly before Piper left the WWF. So yeah, that was kind of, I guess, good for him to be working with someone as like as great, as good as Roddy Piper was, because he was definitely very underrated. I mean, he's rated very highly, but I'd still say underrated. So yeah, but there you go. I guess that's just the way for some wrestlers. But yeah, I mean, there's so many great wrestlers who never won the WWF title, but they didn't win the title in an era where the Intercontinental title meant a lot. So in that regard, it wasn't so bad. So you can see, you know, Razor Ramon, Mr. Perfect, Owen Hart, you know, 3 wrestlers who never won the title itself, but they once again held the Intercontinental title at a time when it really meant something. So in that regard, it was kind of okay. So yeah, that's something actually that I got from Anwar and Mawson, who's a really good user on YouTube. He's like the only wrestling guy that I follow. He's like this guy from Manchester, and you should go subscribe to him, because I just love every video he does. Like, yeah, as I said, the only wrestling guy that I actually watch anymore, because, you know, it's kind of not exactly a familiar accent, but a fairly familiar accent, because, you know, Manchester's close enough to England. My mother's English, although she is from Birmingham, but, you know, he's not, I don't think he's actually from Manchester. I think he's like from near that area. Might be from actually like Bolton. I'm not sure though, because I don't want to get that wrong, just in case he isn't. But he's an Arsenal fan, so I don't know. That kind of like I guess, not confuses me, but it kind of keeps his hometown as a mystery in that regard. But yeah, so this turned out to be really easy. I said Goldust could be tricky, but no, clearly not. So yeah, freaking this part's gonna be really short then. I might, you know what? I think I'll be able to, at this rate, fit in 2 matches. So yeah, lucky ye. So yeah, that's good. If you're wondering, I say ye, I don't say you, because I'm weird like that, because it's kind of an Irish thing. Not even an Irish thing, it's more like a Southern Irish thing. I don't know why I say it, but yeah, there you go. This should do it here. Yes, so that was, like, we're only like just over 5 minutes into this part, so yeah, I will go on and do another match then. So yeah, that's great. So yeah, I wanted to like fit 2 matches into each part, but it turned out that it would have been too long if I had tried to do that. So yeah, hopefully we don't get another freaking grudge match. Okay, we didn't. Oh, and look who we're gonna face, Shawn Michaels. Oh yes, okay. So Mosh snatches a victory for goals, blah blah blah. Yeah, who cares? So no FMVs for us, are there? No. Okay, Owen Hart versus the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Sorry, I couldn't resist doing it. So yes, the ever controversial Shawn Michaels against the brother of the man whom he was great rivals with, of course. So yeah, a great book that you should read, actually. It's funny, I said that I say ye, and then I reverted to saying you for the you plural, but whatever. But yeah, a great book that, okay, ye should read is a book called Ring of Hell, which it documents the career of Chris Benoit, but it goes into like a bunch of other wrestlers' careers briefly, and then like and referees as well. Like, it touches on like everyone's career, and it's a really good book, and it really like chronicles how like just it really, like, I guess, kind of makes the wrestling business look really scummy, but it is kind of a scummy business, so you know, there you go. But yeah, I accidentally did the small package again, my bad. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, that's a great book. It really, like, you know, there's a lot of discussion about Chris Benoit, and I think that book really like sums up like why he just denigrated the mental state that he eventually, you know, succumbed to. That was a horrible sentence, but you know, why he became the way he became, basically. And yeah, that book just sums it up, because it goes through his whole life, rather, and talking about how he trained in Japan, and like how just like hard the training was there, and his time in WCW, and like talking about this incident where Kevin Nash was like actually like talking to him as if he were an equal. And it's like, it was like obviously very strange, because he was like kind of like the bully of the locker room, and he was actually talking to Benoit as if he were an equal, and he was like talking to him about, like, I don't know, like, boots that he was wearing or something. But whilst he was talking to him, he was like urinating on his boots or something like that, and he didn't actually notice for like ages. So yeah, stuff like that just kind of like, you know, goes to show like just some of the shit that actually happened to this guy. And as I said, it just like talks about so many other wrestlers. It talks about, I can't remember which one of the Hart family it is, but it goes into depth about how much of a douche he was. And it wasn't Bret or Owen, it was like, I think it might have been, was it Bruce Hart? I think it was Bruce Hart. And just, oh god, that book makes him look like an absolute prick. Oh my god, I mean, I probably need to reread the book, to be honest, but by god, that really does make him look like a prick. So yeah, I'm sure Bruce Hart wasn't too much of a fan. I think it was Bruce Hart, I can't even remember. But yeah, a really good book though, and it goes on about, you know, Owen Hart. I think it goes about, yeah, Dynamite Kid. It goes on quite a lot about him. British Bulldog, I believe, as well. The referee, I think, oh, what was his name? I think it was it Mike Curtis? Either one of them died in a car crash, and the other one died of cancer. The one who died of cancer, I think it was Brian Hildebrand. He was a really good friend of Chris Benoit, and he was like crying, I think, at his bedside or something. So yeah, it just goes, you know, another, you know, person whom Chris Benoit lost. So yeah, including Owen Hart, because I think he was good friends with Owen Hart as well. So yeah, and when Eddie Guerrero died, I think that's when really Chris Benoit really lost it, which is a real shame. So yeah, it's a real tragedy. I'm not, you know, I'm not one of those people who like says shit like, oh, I still respect Chris Benoit for his wrestling legacy. I mean, come on, the guy, he did murder his family. You know, it's just it's inexcusable. But I don't think at the same time, while I don't believe in hell or anything, I don't think you can really say, you know, oh, Chris Benoit should rot in hell, because it just, you have to realize the guy was demented. His brain, you know, was just completely fried, and in that regard, you know, I think it's just it's best to just say it was just a big tragedy, and just, you know, try not to castigate Benoit as such, but also not venerate him at the same time, because he does not deserve to be venerated, since, you know, he freaking killed his family. But yeah, so that was my little rant about Chris Benoit whilst I'm kicking Shawn Michaels' ass. So there you go. Once again, a feature of this Let's Play, just me rambling on about, like, it could be something like, I don't know, I give my thoughts on Benoit whilst I play WWF Warzone, but, you know, there's not much to say, you know, it's just, at this rate, it's just very simple. But yeah, now Shawn Michaels, could he make a comeback here? Oh, I don't know. But yeah, this was like, I think this was during the stage when he lost his smile, so to speak. So yeah, and after this game, he had retired from the WWF, but he was still included, rather, in a WWF Attitude as an unlockable character. And yeah, I started watching the WWF after he had left. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, he was like the commissioner and everything, so I remembered that. And then when Shawn Michaels actually came back and started wrestling again, he was like, for a short while, he kind of became one of my favorite wrestlers, just because I thought he was cool. And then when he won the World Heavyweight title in the Elimination Chamber, I remember I was like freaking out. I was like, oh, Shawn Michaels won the Elimination Chamber and all that shit. So there you go. But yeah, okay, I'll just let him get up and then do a good old Hurricane Rana. And I was gonna say I might do the Shooting Star Press, but once again, I think I'm gonna save that for when I actually go after the Intercontinental title. So yeah, but okay, can I do that? No, I can't. Okay, I did I tried to like shift myself so that I could be behind him, but that didn't work. But whatever. It says a pump handle slam, but it's really just a big back body drop from the top rope. So I don't know why they called it a pump handle slam. It's a really big error there. So yeah, it's freaking Activision and their erroneous move descriptions. As I think did I say that before? I can't remember. But yeah, up. There we go. Right. So yeah, hopefully it'd be actually nice to beat Shawn Michaels with the sharpshooter in many ways. But I don't think we're gonna do it. Oh, are we? Oh, we're close. Oh, come on. Oh, yes. Oh, we just got there. Lovely. So yeah, total blowout. So that's been the case in a lot of these matches so far, it seems. There you go. But yeah, the next part, I guess hopefully we don't have a grudge match. Okay, I don't think we do. I think we avoided the grudge match. Yes, we did. Okay, our next opponent is going to be The Undertaker, as Vince McMahon would say in WWF in your house. So yeah, that will be the next part. So thank you for watching, and bye bye.